Up next is a book that's getting a lot of attention, Danielle Trussoni's Angelology.
I'm Molly Stern. I feel very lucky to be here talking with my author, Danielle Trussoni, who's written a really amazing book. It's called Angelology. I think we should start off by hearing your take on what Angelology is all about.
Angelology is a sort of secret history of the world, and you discover this as you move slowly in. It's the story of a young woman named Evangeline who is living, she's a nun in a convent in New York, and she stumbles across a correspondence that opens up a world for her that she had no idea existed. And she soon discovers that there are these two opposite groups, the shadow society of angelologists who are struggling to contain a group of evil angels called Nephilim. The history of their fight emerges again in our contemporary world, and it sort of drags these characters with it. Angelologists are people who, for maybe 1,000 years, have been collecting data about the Nephilim and just keeping tabs in some ways and trying to contain them. There is a sort of general goodwill that the angelologists feel towards humankind, wanting to release them from the yoke, I guess, of the Nephilim, who have financially and politically enslaved most of humanity. Because the Nephilim are evil hybrids, half human, half angel. They're gorgeous and very sensual, but also extremely cruel at the same time.
So this book has so much research and so much interest in it, but the primary thing in this book is angels. Where did that come from?
So I didn't originally set out to write about angels. In the course of developing this idea, I went to a convent to do research. And I just had free rein. I could walk through the halls, I could go to their chapel, I could go to their library, I could follow the sisters around. One night I was in the chapel about 2 a.m. in the morning, watching these people pray, and this particular order was interested in angels. And then I was walking back to my apartment at about 3 in the morning or something, and I stopped in a library, and an entire shelf was filled with angel books. And so I just, turned on the light and I sat down and with this huge stack of angel books, and by 5 or 6 in the morning I knew. It was like the whole novel was there, and then it disappeared again. So then I spent years trying to find what I had seen for this moment.
What's your process and who are your influences for angelology?
I wrote many, many drafts. I probably have rewritten the book 3 or 4 times. I'm the type of writer who creates a lot of material but also ruthlessly throws it away. My influences were really more non-fiction-y in that I have a whole library of books about alchemy and demonology and exorcism and things like this that I've been drawing lots of material from. Honestly, it surprised me that the result was what it was.
There's some curiosity about the process of acquiring and publishing books. I was the lucky winner in a very heated situation. It was very competitive. It was competitive in-house. It was competitive all over New York City. Publishers all over town wanted to buy it. And there were already auctions underway in the world.
I was house sitting for my sister in the middle of nowhere in Wisconsin.
While
all of this was going on, it was feeding her cats and things like that. And Eric went out with it and called me and said, well, we have all these people who want to buy your book.
We preempted it. We bought world English rights. So we made a big investment. And I think that Danielle felt this way because you sort of had your pick of the litter, really was, am I connecting with the person who's I'm entrusting this book with?
I was coming to New York anyway, and we got to meet, and the rest is history.